show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's a rumor floating around that Gunna is officially leaving YSL and signing a new deal with Atlantic Records after we already seen a video of him agreeing to take a plea deal, where some people feel that he snitched and others say that him taking a plea deal don't necessarily means that he did. Our personal opinion on that whole subject is this. Young Thug's defense team argument is that YSL isn't a gang, so if Gunna gets in court and says that there's two parts of YSL, music label and the gang, then what does that tell you? I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, we did plenty of videos covering this subject, so if you want, you can search the channel for the other videos further explaining the whole case and our take on it. Now, as far as today, new rumors are alleging that Gunna is leaving YSL to sign a deal with Atlantic Records, and this is forcing people to feel that this was his plan the entire time. You know, pretty much get out of jail, distance himself after taking a plea deal, and one of those people who happened to be the sister of YSL CEO Young Thug by the name of Dolly White. Now, after the rumor spread about Gunna leaving, she took to social media in a since deleted tweet to say, quote, "That goes to show it was never loyalty with him. He had a motive the whole time. Me and Dora been saying this to Jeff." And if you confuse, Jeff is Young Thug. His real name is Jeffrey. Now, once again, she has since deleted this tweet, and I'm unsure why. Maybe she reacted off an impulse and realized afterwards and tried to hurry up and delete it. Who knows? But one thing we do know is that nothing gets past social media, so someone caught it, screenshot it, and posted it. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I'm 50-50 about this, and I know it may sound controversial, but allow me to explain. Right now, Gunna's career is pretty much over. Let's be real. I'm sure himself, he's aware of that, so it really don't matter what label he goes to, because it's going to be hard for him to kind of market himself and put music out there and get a good response from his old fan base, because we know he can't sing or rap about any of the stuff that he was in the past. You know, you can't talk about "I'll never snitch." You can't talk about "I'll do this to you, I'll get this done to you." You can't do it. So what are you going to talk about now? Right? However, it's common sense that he would leave YSL because, for one, most of the YSL members, including Lil Key, despise of him. So him being over there or claiming YSL, knowing that the YSL members themselves don't really like him, is almost like a conflict of interest. You know, it's weird, and I'm sure it's uncomfortable. So you can't say that you YSL and then say it proudly, you know, with the allegations behind you, not to mention the people who are supposed to be comforting you, they feel a way towards you as well. So it's kind of weird. Now, two, it's not a good idea for him to put out music underneath the YSL umbrella, knowing what they're going through right now, and knowing it's a possibility that your lyrics may be used against you again. You know, that's going back to the sister. She does have a point. What if this was all his motive the whole time? What if he didn't care about taking a plea deal and saying that YSL is a gang and a music label because he had plans on leaving to begin with? Who knows? If you pay attention, his defense team been trying to separate Gunna from YSL as a whole since this case started. That's why I don't even know why people are confused or kind of shocked at him taking that plea deal. And now that he's out, I'm sure his attorney advised him to separate himself and keep his distance from YSL anyway. You know, so from a more corporate business standpoint, let's get into what DJ Academic spoke about while he went live. I think he was on Twitch. What he said made sense as well from a business standpoint. Y'all check it out here.
What's probably gonna happen? He's under YSL. That's under 300. His contract is probably gonna get negotiated in a way where there's either a buyout or it's gonna go to Atlantic Records. So a lot of people believe that Atlantic Records might have Gunna soon, whenever he's gonna release it, just because based on, you know, the turmoil and strife between everybody in YSL and what's going on with Thug, it wouldn't be in his best interest to have YSL, the label, still work.
So, moral of the story is this, right? It may be deeper than just Gunna wanting to leave. It could be a business move from the label's point of view. Who knows? But honestly, I don't know why people are acting like him leaving is that much of an issue, as if they didn't see it coming themselves. Most of the YSL members, including the sisters, aren't feeling him and feel that he snitched anyway. So why would he stay? Why would he even put himself in that position or give them an opportunity to have him backdoored if it was to ever get that far? You know, let's say he pull up to the studio thinking it's all cool, not knowing that it really ain't, then boom. So I kind of knew he would always leave YSL. Once he took that plea deal, all bets pretty much off. It was all over at that point anyway. You know, I mean, what does he have to lose at this point when people already feel that he's snitching? You know, he might as well get away completely. It is what it is. And one more thing before I end this video. I want to point out something real quick for those of the people that say things like, oh, Gunna did the right thing by snitching because he joined them to be a part of a music label, not a gang. Let me tell y'all right now, man, y'all are a part of the problem, and I'm going to tell you why. It's understandable that he did that. However, that's no excuse. He didn't join them and start singing gospel or making backpack music. He participated in the circus as well. He have incriminated lyrics as well, but the difference is these guys were really living what they was rapping about. You know, on the other hand, Gunna wasn't. You know, he was well aware of what he was dealing with, what was going on, and he also screamed YSL and slat and the whole wipe your nose stuff. So he was well aware. And let me tell you right now, if he was really okay with what he did, he wouldn't be trying to convince the world that he didn't tell when we've seen it for ourselves in 4K. And I know for a fact that, you know, the police, the law, whatever, they really only care about getting Thug because, you know, when it comes to a RICO, back in the days with the mafia and stuff, when they got the RICO, it was different. There was no, oh, take a plea deal, then you could go. No, they all was charged. You know, it don't even matter how much involvement you have. If you was a part of this gang and they could prove, or a part of the organization, because that's what they call it, the organization. If you was a part of that organization, no matter what part you played, if you was in it, you was going down. Simple. And let's be real, when you look back at it, Gunna only received 5 years probation. You know, everybody else had like 20 years hanging over their head, 15, 10 years. So, you know, everybody that took the plea deal got time served with the other, you know, other portion of their time as like probation or whatever the case may be. He's the only one that got the less time. He got like 5 years. So it's like, why? Yeah, I mean, you could have did that time on your hands, man. But, you know, everybody responds to jail differently. I know it sounds crazy, but instead of going out the way he did, he could have took that little time. All right. So anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. What y'all think about the Gunna leaving the label. And yeah, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.